Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my loot from 250 Queen Black Dragon kills. This is super consistent money. She makes you so much money and it's 5 to 8 mil GP per hour currently, which is just absolutely insane. Being able to make 8 mil an hour just off a QBD is kinda mind-boggling because it's such an easy boss, but it's so good money. Even with really bad gear, you could get 5 mil an hour and it is literally the best gateway boss there is. You voted for this video in the last straw poll. There was 571 votes, so thank you all for voting. There'll be a new straw poll in the description with new picks. There'll be troll picks and normal picks as always. So if you want to join in with the voting, feel free to click the straw poll link in the description and have your vote for the next Loot from X series thing to kill. If you need any help with QBD or want to learn the boss and see what it's all about, I have an in-depth QBD guide for all combat styles with high-end and low-end setups for all of the styles. So click here if you wish to check out the QBD guide for helpful tips and tricks and just how to beat the mechanics and how to do the boss in general. I also have myself killing it with low end gear and high end gear just to show you an insight on that. If you cannot click annotations, there'll be a link in the description. So I did some range kills and some melee kills while killing these 250 Queen Black Dragons. I typically like to melee it because when I range it, it's so easy and just feels so smooth. I start falling asleep while killing her. Melee keeps me active, keeps me occupied, so I have to dodge obstacles a bit more often and I actually have to pay attention because it's much easier to die as melee. So it keeps me awake and keeps me focused and keeps the kill times down low. If I'm doing range, I have a tendency to kind of slip concentration and my kill times go down. With range and melee, both my kill times are around the same. On good kills, it could be under 1 minute 30. And on really bad kills it could be just over 1 minute 40. Depends how she does with her armor. So if she makes her armor really strong against melee / range, then it will be a longer kill. Same as if she makes herself weak against them. In the end, by the end of the loot video on these 250 kills, my fastest kill with melee was 1 minute 24 seconds. And my fastest kill with range was 1 minute 27 seconds. But typically on average I would kill it in around 1 minute 35 seconds. Which then led to me getting about 35 kills an hour, which included the time for looting the chest and getting back in the encounter, etc. I finally got a rare drop, yeah! 300k, got this. This is good. How much? 1.2 mil, yeah boy. Another effigy! Yeah. Second visage, yeah! 2 visages in 4 kills, can't argue. Well, there's the third visage in like 20 kills. That's pretty nice. It's good times. So that's the third effigy, and that's another 178k XP for free. As you can see by the price check, it's 50.3 mil in items. There's a couple of smaller items in the bank, like a couple of rubbish seeds and things that bring it up by another 100k or so. And also in cash, it's 6.25 million coins. That means that I've made nearly 57 million gold in these 250 kills. The things that make you the most money are the Royal Dragon Hides, the Onyx Bolt Tips, Dragon Bones, Runite Ore. The Grimy Lanterdimes make quite a lot of money as well. And then as you scroll through, you make a bit of money off everything. I also got the 4 visages. That was nearly 5 mil just for the 4 visages. The drop rate is 1 in 90, so you may only get 2 or 3 in 250 kills on average. So I may have got a little bit lucky with the visages, but in general, this loot is quite standard for QBD because she's super consistent and just always gives good items. Even the Saradomin Brews that are 2 doses are 3.3 mil. So all in all, really good money and a very easy way to get into bossing. Even if you're killing her quite slow, she's still good money. As for the loot breakdown, the whole of the 250 kills total loot was 56,792,802 GP. The average price per kill then worked out to be 227,171 GP. So if you're getting 1 minute 35 kills, you're getting 227k every 95 seconds. That leads to insane amounts of money every hour. With high-end gear setups, it's around 35 kills per hour, which then includes the time it takes you to loot the chest and get back into the encounter, etc. And it works out to be about 8 mil GP per hour right now. I was getting 8.1 GP per hour on average when I worked out how much money I was getting from these 250 kills, as these 250 kills took me around 7 hours. The mid-gear setup will allow you to get about 25 to 30 kills per hour, which would lead to 5.6 mil to 6.8 mil GP an hour, which is also a really awesome thing for mid-level players. The low-end gear setup, things like God Wars Dungeon 1 armor and tier 80 weapons or tier 85 God Wars Dungeon 2 weapons, is around 20 kills per hour when you're learning the fight and getting used to it, but that's still 4.5 million GP an hour. So even for the low-end gear setups, and with like 80 combat stats, you can earn 4.5 million GP an hour, as long as you know how to kill QBD. In my opinion, QBD is a really awesome boss to kill, especially when you don't have the really high stats needed for high-end bossing. This is really close to the average GP an hour for high-end bossing, and it is not hard at all. So getting into bossing, if you fancy doing a boss that you could get some money from to then pay for your 95 prayer or your 96 herb lore, QBD is that boss. 85 herb lore is a really easy requirement, and at the moment with super potions you can actually break even while making them to get to 85 herb lore. So in general, the requirements for this boss is absolutely nothing, and I would definitely recommend killing QBD if you need some quick and easy cash. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new for future content like this one. Make sure you vote on the next straw poll in the description so you can get your vote in on what the next video will be. Feel free to join the friends chat Maikeru if you fancy a chat. My clan Goblin Slayers is open to everyone, so if you fancy joining the clan, which has about 160 members in, and closing in on our second avatar and tier 5 Citadel, feel free to give me a message in game or join my friends chat or join the clan as a guest, and anyone can invite you, so just simply ask. The Discord link will be in the description, so if you fancy chatting on voice communications with me and the others there, feel free to click that link and join the server. The next video will be the 1 to 99 woodcutting guide, and until next time, see ya.